Ich mach hier auf Vollbild, wenn man auch was sieht. Gucken wir mal, willkommen. Wir reacten heute auf das Summer Game Fest. Fabi ist mit im Discord.
Hallo.
Schau mal, was so abgeht. Hoffen wir auch ein paar geile Games, aber vielleicht können wir auch wieder ein bisschen was wegmemen, weil wieder lieber Interviews geführt werden, anstatt mal Trailer rausgehauen. Gameplay. Was bestätigt ist, Alan Wake 2 Gameplay, Fortnite, neue Season, so Stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 ist offiziell dabei. Gucken wir mal. Und Geoff Keighley ist natürlich wieder der Host.
Mhm. Der gute Geoff. Was geht los?
Your description is advanced. Jetzt bin ich wirklich live im Stream, ja. Okay. Eigentlich mit Live-Guest, also Live-Zuschauer, ne? Deswegen. Oh, das ist nur.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Oh, yeah.
Alle bezahlt.
Wahrscheinlich, ja.
Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Gibt's englische Untertitel? Ja, gibt's. Cheers of Loss. Nice.
Hello, Geoff.
Okay, das stimmt nicht, das ist keine Geschichte. Also, ich glaube, ich wollte das machen beim Livestream. Also, wenn die Knallhaare angekündigt werden, könnt ihr dann alle raunen. Das ist der einzige Grund, warum ihr weiß.
Alle bezahlt.
Ja, wenn ihr so ohne unsere dummen Kommentare schauen wollt, dann schaut den Originalstream. Stimmt, ich hatte mir angeboten, irgendwann eine Liste zu führen. Mal gucken, ob das nächste Mal wieder klappt.
There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes,
nur einer, yeah.
we do have a very special grand finale
Einer sagt, yeah.
that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting.
Aber jetzt halt kein Bingo, ne? Vielleicht sollten wir so nach einem Bingo überlegen.
Here we go.
Oh, Prince of Persia, oder? So sieht er aus, sieht der Typ. Ist aber nicht Prince of Persia. Ah doch, ist Prince of Persia. Premiere.
Mann, die Assassin's Creed 2Ds waren schon scheiße.
Warum denn 2D vor allem? Frage ich nicht. Die Originalen sind auch Third Person.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Ich kenn Prince of Persia, kann das sein?
Nee, aber der wirkt halt so. Ich meine, das ist das Setting, oder nicht? Aber was ist denn aus
Die
dem
Musik nutzt Ubisoft eigentlich nicht.
Was ist denn aus dem Remake geworden? Was das auch kommen sollte, wenn es ein neues jetzt ist. Sehr moderner Prinz auf jeden Fall, wenn der dabei Trap-Mucke hört. Ja, ist modern geworden bei Gaming-Trailer, dass man da jetzt so Hip-Hop nimmt. Alter, geht ab.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Guck. Lost Crown von The Persia, neuer Teil.
Naja.
Ich weiß nicht, ob 2D so gut ist bei Prince of Persia, aber okay.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Guck, das ist
All right,
Werbung
let's
für
move along to
Ubisoft
another
am Montag.
iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Das ist brutal.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious
Das war das
MK
Reboot, ne,
yet
glaub ich.
that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Brutal. Schießen.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Today, you have proven worthy of
Die Crowd, ey.
Come.
Das ist ein Underdog Mortal Kombat, oder was?
Together. What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ey, den 1-2. Im Hintergrund.
Stimmt.
Dieser Firo, ey. Er überlebt dies.
Hat die auch noch bewegen wie vorher.
One here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, Protector of Earthrealm.
Das war schon wohl komisch mehr lustig. Ich bin halb der Fetze, aber ich kämpfe immer noch weiter, als wäre nichts passiert. Bevor der Fatality kommt, meine ich. Ich war irgendwie noch nie so in,
Besonders dran.
ich war noch nie so in Fighting Games drinne, aber ist schon irgendwie cool.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Ich war mir zu blöd, Fatalities zu machen. Gebe ich ganz offen zu. Ich hab die gekrallt, ey. Weil du ganz viel Kacke drücken musst. Wäre viel einfacher, wenn es einfach auf einer Taste legen würde, aber wäre es zu einfach wahrscheinlich. Alles klar.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Ja, sieh mir den
I only want what's best for you.
komischen Zähnen.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Gerade vom Stream, also von deren Stream geht gleich runter. So viel FPS. Mit der komische Duo-Kämpfer, der wenn du reinkommt. Er lebt immer noch. Okay, das war verständlich. Alles klar.
Ja, Gut, aber was war da jetzt so besonders neu?
Nix. Ist halt einfach neu. Ja, aber ehrlich, das will man bei Beat'em-Ups noch neu machen, Fabi. Es sind einfach immer neue Charaktere, andere Animationen, andere Moves und fertig.
Ja, aber ich meine so, oh, Reboot und oh, neu und alles hier. Ja,
nee, Reboot ist das Story. Ja, ist aber dass die Storys gereboot wurden und auch die Charaktere jetzt vom ersten Mortal Kombat sind, quasi.
Ja,
uralten.
Das war der Grund. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Oh, er ist aber hier. Ich kenne ihn zwar nicht, aber ja. Vielleicht kenne ich den gar nicht von Mortal Kombat, der Entwickler von damals.
Congratulations!
Ja, was so lustig.
All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But they,
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see.
Irgendwann muss ich, glaube ich, die ganzen Fighting Games Let's Playen, diese Kampagnen und so weiter, aber ich habe da halt keinen Plan. Ich bin da wirklich schlecht drin, weil ich das jemand sehen will.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based?
Na, Mortal Kombat hat ja anscheinend eine richtige Story, ne? Das habe ich noch nie so ganz gerallt, aber.
Exactly, and you're basically summoning them. It's just.
Ich fand's immer am coolsten, muss ich sagen, aber als dann noch so Charaktere wie Jason, weißt du, oder. Die Horror-Charaktere, weißt du, Alien und so.
Exactly.
Gastkämpfer, die können wir ganz
there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot.
Also gerade gesehen, wie der Joff gar nicht mehr ihm zuhört, sondern den Screen anguckt. Oh, geil. Ist interessanter als du.
Ja, aber wie du mal weiter hier.
You revealed some of them there. Is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are kind of old costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah. Exactly. So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games.
Die gehen schon wieder, die talken schon wieder too much.
We really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel.
Lass doch mal ein bisschen mehr sprechen. Und nicht euch, sondern das Material.
Well, speaking of 90-year-old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
No, Johnny Cage.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Krass, nach 20 Jahren hat er mal ein Spiel aufzutauchen, ey. Was ein Held.
We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Ich überlege nämlich bei Spielen, wo sie Zeit hatten, was die dieses Jahr rauskamen, die waren gut zu bringen. Also.
This weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing
lots more coverage,
lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2.
Wenn es im September jetzt rauskommt, dass sie jetzt ein paar Jahre Zeit dafür hatten, könnte genauso wie bei Dead Island 2 Diablo dann heißt es richtig rauskommen, weißt du, nicht buggy.
Achso.
So, Path of Exile 2 hier, ne? Konkurrenz zu Diablo 4. Mal gucken.
Hey you, what's going on?
Das sieht aber, glaube ich, auf dem ersten, ne? Sören, wie sich jetzt auskennen hier. Das ist quasi das erste Mal geupdatet. Hab aber eine zweite darauf geschrieben. Hier, auch viele Blitze. Voll für Diablo geklaut.
Wow.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6.
Naja, das war jetzt nicht so. Was ich mir erwartet, ehrlich gesagt.
Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Free-to-play Fabi, da muss nichts vorstellen.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What the hell geht hier gerade ab? Ist schon die erste Erweiterung, oder was, wo es jetzt rauskam? Ah ne, 6 und Bram X, super, der. Okay.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out.
Ah, das ist ganz cool. Auch die Bingo-Karten ist jetzt
eingegangen. That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Humor, der schon
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. We can shape the fabric of reality
transforming everything you may think you know.
Nicolas Cage, ja, DVD.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen.
Wer hat nicht darauf gewartet? Let's go.
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Was? Jetzt aber auch Summer Game Fest, was geht mit ihm?
Fake.
Nichts zu tun. The Cage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Das ist
Happy to
Nicolas
meet
Cage.
you.
Viel in der Matrix.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so
Meinen
happy
Sie jetzt
to
dasselbe
be
Level wie Keanu
invited to your
Reeves? Der
very,
cool ist es
very
schon.
cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy,
Ich glaube, Nicolas Cage hatte keine außerdem
collaboration. I gotta
Bingo-Karte.
understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this in that genre, there's a
Farbe aus
character,
dem
a
All,
murderous ghost named
Color Out of
Psycho,
Space,
who I
war
think
echt nicht
is
schlecht.
amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never
Kennst du
been
die Story von Nick
invited
Cage, wo er
into
irgendwie von seinem Haus, was irgendwie die Nummer 8 war, wurde im Internet geleakt in einer seiner Häuser, ne? 8, 9, 10. Und es wurde im Internet geleakt, ey, der hat da die Adresse Nummer 9. Und Nick Cage, der da, war so clever und hat sich gedacht, ey, ich tue mein Namensschild ab und die Hausnummer. Es wird keiner wissen, welches Haus in der Mitte, was nicht meine Nummer hat, mein Haus sein wird. Die Leute haben trotzdem herausgefunden. Warum wohl? Mir darf aber eine Nummer fehlen. Das ist so, ihr kennt schon den.
It's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank
Komm
you
in
so much.
Fortnite.
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go, lock it in.
Das ist der Schauspieler aus Dead by Daylight.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Sieht schon irgendwie out of place aus. Aber ja, ganz cool, glaube ich.
Lachen die ihn jetzt aus oder lachen die über ihn?
Ja, über ihn. I don't know.
Damn right I made it.
Diese komischen Lacher da.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Aufhören?
Die letzte von ihm, letzte Staffel.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all
Staffel 3 hat er noch gemacht.
To share
Alter, ist mit seinem Bart
Be
los.
sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Let's go.
Allein schon, weil sie Freya heißt, ne?
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
I'm right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening, it's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Oh, Dwight halt, da ist er.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Tadam. Ja, cool. Epic Game Store, natürlich. Ich höre weiter. Oh, wenn schon wieder eine Karte. Die mache. Wieder ein Exclusive, was wir hier sehen von Epic Games. Ein Jahr lang. Haben wir letztes Jahr schon mal ein Teaser davon gesehen. Ja, wird schon. Das ist so ein Doom-like, glaube ich.
Ist aus.
Weitere Games. PlayStation 2 Feuer required. Crossfire. Mhm. Roulette. Samsung,
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
Was sehen wir hier? Dash 2.
Remnant 2.
Stimmt. Ja, das ist die erste Mal.
Ja.
Souls-Shooter? Ich hab's nie gespielt. Oder wechselt sich da jetzt was?
Keine Ahnung.
Du hast das auch nie gespielt, okay. Wie Fokus auf die Bosse gelegt wird, sieht es da aus, ja. Clap, clap.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come,
Ich dachte kurz,
including
er
a
hat sich
first look at the
umgezogen.
gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4,
Jetzt bist du ein paar Sekunden vor mir, glaube ich. Mal refreshen.
Be a few more surprises for you.
Okay, ich war anscheinend schon nicht.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news.
Warum jubeln Leute, wenn TikTok erwähnt wird? Ich verstehe
live
es
on
nicht.
TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
The Sonic. Bling, bling, bling. Sonic Superstars.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty.
Anime, ja, ich schlaf mal ein.
Schlaf gut.
Guck mal hier, Katzen. Hab ich auch. Und bin ich Anime. Sehr gut, Fabi, sehr Reaktion an.
Das ist alles dasselbe. Das ist...
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too
Ich würde meine Epilepsiewarnung rausbringen.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Wen gibt's denn in der Crowd auch so Leute, die alle für alles hypen, so. Ja, ja.
C'est ton rencontré.
Weil hier sieht eine Sekunde erst bei mir. Naja. Mich als Souls-Spieler finde ich so ein Songs gibt.
Das hat doch nichts mit Pinocchio zu tun.
Im Kern schon irgendwie die Story, aber ja, ist halt stark künstlerischer Freiheit, nennt man das. Hat er den Souls-Look. Warum wir jetzt französische Musik läuft. Pinocchio. Ist das etwas Paris?
Ja.
Die Stadt der Liebe.
Also ich verstehe nicht, warum man da Pinocchio nimmt. Das macht irgendwie gar keinen Sinn.
Ja klar, die noch was eigenes machen können, sind wir ehrlich. Oh, September.
So wie das aussieht, denkst du doch nie an Pinocchio. Warum nehmen sie da den Namen Pinocchio mit rein?
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out.
Ja, September habe ich glaube ich noch keinen. Mal gucken.
Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Was denn?
Oh, nix.
Ach, du hast aber nur genervt gestöhnt.
Naja.
Upgrade auf Dragon Ball oder was noch. Sehr generischer Name. Sandland.
Hey, Kunde. Sandland. Andai-Namkoro. Weißt du, wie der Trailer für mich eben gewirkt hat?
Ja, wie?
Wie das, was wir früher gemacht haben. Einen Trailer genommen, der uns gefallen hat. Und ein Lied, was uns gefallen hat, was aber nicht zusammengepasst hat.
Ja, die Mucke war geil.
Einfach übergelegt.
That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ah lol, schießen sie ganz viel in einem. Kenn ich. Machen sie gerne. Oh, oder was? Ach, Juni 19 die eigenes Showcase, okay. Ja, jetzt gibt man schon was, haben wir schon gesehen. Stray, ja. Wahrscheinlich Stray DLC. Warum zeigen die so oft Outer Weiß? Finde ich gut. Oder Weiß 2 wahrscheinlich, ne? Oh, so. Das könnte gut werden. 21 oder Weiß 2. Sehe ich kommen.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Aber so published momentan mehr aus Gründen. NCSoft die von dem anderen ASMO, wie heißt es? Adults Online damals. Und dann. Aber so published anscheinend gerne MMOs.
Ja, und selber nichts können.
You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
So, ist aber hart geworden, ne?
Was?
FPS, es ruckelt. Das ist ein Wolf werden, direkt sympathisch. Throne and Liberty. Sign up for the ticketing test.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting.
Das ist so eine Mucke, die hätte eher auf so ein Singleplayer Story-Action-Game gepasst, als auf so ein Battle.
Diese ganzen Asia-Spiele, die sehen alle gleich aus. Immer dasselbe.
Aber die hast du eher gespielt als ich. Also. Ich fand das irgendwie schon immer.
Nie wirklich gespielt, hat da reingeschaut oder so. Yeah, cool.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
Ganz gut, Party Animals, ja. Ich habe schon sehr lange auf der Wishlist. Ach, kommt er nochmal raus nach, keine Ahnung, 3 Jahren.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Okay.
Was passiert hier?
Okay, was geht da gerade ab? Hast du gesehen?
Also da bin ich mal gespannt.
Was ist das für ein Spiel?
Also Multiplayer Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot oder so. Crash Team Rumble, okay. Samsung schon wieder, ey. No best game to use. No console required. No, ganzes Streaming-Ding. Weißt du, allein... Ich werde da auch nie ein Fan von sein. Da müsst ihr mich zwingen, wenn ihr wollt. Das ist das Ziel. Allein das Witcher alles sieht so gut aus in irgendwelchen geilen Grafikkarten, so, und dann streamst du das mit, keine Ahnung, 50 Kabits, weil du kein gescheites Internet hast, also das ist übelst lame. Die spielen gar nicht gerecht, finde ich.
Now it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Madness.
He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
So, Alan Wake 2, ja, gucken wir mal. Survival Horror, let's go. Ah ja, einen schwarzen Anzug.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and there's somehow linked to someone, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AAW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's, you know, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Wahrscheinlich bei den Typen, die Gameplay aufnehmen, immer wie die das mal ruhig bleiben, also ne, so die Movements so. Ich lasse mir jetzt Zeit, ich gucke mir das jetzt an. Double Jump Scare, so fies. Hat schon easy Vibes auf jeden Fall. Finde ich schon mal gut.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Yeah, not bad.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax.
Spielen wir das zusammen, ja, ne?
Das ist Singleplayer, Fabi, ich muss dich enttäuschen.
Der hat Koop gesagt.
Echt? Wurde sich der Singleplayer angekündigt? Wenn es Koop ist, klar. Ich
hab grad Koop verstanden, deswegen frage ich.
Ich dachte, als Singleplayer angekündigt, wir waren dann voll enttäuscht damals, weil ich dachte, das wäre Koop. Aber es ist doch nur Singleplayer. Na klar, im Trailer sieht es öfters aus, wenn die zusammenschießen, aber...
Oh, ich freue mich da so drauf. Hast du gesehen?
Ja. Da stand es erstmal. Hab ich die Player.
Das wird so geil.
This winter. November. Ja, nice. Hätten ja eigentlich jemanden dritten, oder?
Ja.
Anders auf jeden Fall.
Wäre nice.
Warhammer ist, glaube ich, noch am Start. Auch wenn Shooter nicht so sein.
Ja gut, bei Alien war er ja auch dabei.
Ja klar, aber er sagt ja immer, dass er nicht so der Shooter-Spieler ist. Und im Koop macht er es.
Boah, geile Mucke.
Ja. Ich war aber auch gerade schon so. Das war der Teil von diesem Königsspiel, ich weiß gar nicht, wie das heißt.
Yes, your grace.
Ja genau, Yes, your grace meinte ich. Ah ne, ist ein DLC. Kein neuer Stream. Snowfall. Which is coming.
Beautiful indie game, Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
John Carpenter, let's go. Horror.
We gotta be ready.
Down your face.
Nobody half-asses it this time.
Oh. Copyright claim. Whoa.
On my mark.
Alter.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Stanton ist dabei.
A bad name.
Hast du gesehen?
Ja, nice. Toxic Commando. My Copyright Claim. Fabi, ich sehe uns da. Der sieht gut aus.
Ja, du weißt schon, als wen ich dann spiele. Als Rollo.
Ja, nice. Ich meine, bei mir sind Zombies immer noch nicht ausgestorben. Das ist immer wieder gut. Ich glaube, die Bitrate, also die FPS geht ja ganz schön runter bei der Action da, aber sieht gut aus.
Ich spiele kann man immer spielen.
Oh, wir müssen rüber singen, Leute, weil sonst wird ja alles abgeschaltet. Auch wenn es ein Cover ist. Naja, ist viel vom Original dabei. Nächstes Jahr erst, aber sieht gut aus. Ich will es mal vormerken vor mir. Von Mac Carpenter die Story gemacht. Not bad.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter
Ja.
and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings
Und
the
Carpenter muss auch
long-awaited
der
full
von
1.0 release of
Ding.
Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Larian, bitte. Warum? Zeig doch. Nein.
Enver Gortash.
Hier fehlt nur eine Spezies aus dem Hauptwerk von Dungeons & Dragons. Das ist der Dragonborn, also bitte, macht's. Das habe ich im August ein Problem, weil ich nicht weiß, wie ich spielen soll.
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Bin sauer. Ich habe jetzt auf den Spezien-Release-Trailer gehofft.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Wer bei das Geld oder nicht stecke?
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you got
Bis irgendwann auf die PlayStation, auf den PC kommt, oder ich komme in die PS5 in 10 Jahren.
Wrap up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal. You can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Echt viel Pokémon, Alter.
Sag mir, was du meinst.
Nee, überhaupt nicht Vulpix und irgendwelche... Okay, für den Minigun raus. What the fuck? Was bin ich sehend? Pokémon holen irgendwelche Sturmgewehre aus dem Paket, ey. Der Pokebälle. Gott, aber.
War doch gerade Kanondorf.
Quasi.
Oh.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Yeah, gameplay.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Voll 23. Geil! Ist der Beste. Euer Abend, tut mir leid. Was? Geh weg, Samsung! Okay, also Herbst. Ja, sehr gut. Der Herbst ist relativ frei. Kann man suchen. Aktuell noch. Sehr toll. Sah richtig gut aus, oder? Man ist jetzt so. Vom Bauen her an.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Mobile Game, oder? Warum rasten alle aus? Kennt man den? Ah, ist der wie rot. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Ja.
Final Mobile.
Final Fantasy Mobile meinst du wohl? Naja. War ganz interessante Sachen heute dabei, aber die Knall ist ein bisschen nicht dabei gewesen. Also die meisten Sachen wusste man halt schon, deswegen meinte ich damit. Weniger jetzt neue Spiele. Mal gucken, was der Sonntag bringt. Bei Xbox erwarte ich ja was.
Fantasy.
Mobile.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now,
Mobile im Bingo hätten wir ja gedacht, wir ein Kreuz haben.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus,
Nice,
get the
wir haben auch ein
chance to
Taco Bell
win a
hier.
Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now, there's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who do not.
Was?
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me.
Oh, ganz interessant.
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
Ah, du wechselst quasi.
I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Accent. Benches, okay.
So, 今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。
Das hat ganz oft Japanisch.
ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。行動
Ich weiß nicht, was du hast.
大丈夫か。
大丈夫か。
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Hallo?
Ja.
Hörst du mich?
Ich höre dich jetzt wieder, ja.
Ist gut abgespackt.
Okay.
俺に名はない。
Like a Dragon.
Sicher.
Ist das jetzt der 40. Teil oder wie viel gibt's denn so von denen?
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good. definitely a leak here, Tim. What?
How long has it been now?
3 years, 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Dad! Are you there?
Under the waves.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound, but I'm well now. On the road to riches, I can do hell now. Tell them make a sound, now let she get loud.
I got a flight in the morning. I see what you've been trying to do, and I'm a mission to board. You think I never pay attention? In my mind, I'm recording. I'm about to win a room with all your goals and dreams out of board. I'm riding around with homies like we run the city. Looking fresh and feeling like a milli. Moving silence, you can never hear me. If you got a problem when you see me, run it.
Auch das Schütze Battle Royale.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced the 911 at some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Porsche Xbox ist. Weil, warum nicht? Wow. Ernsthaft. Also diese komischen blauen Flecken da hinten auf dem Grün, also das wäre ja ganz gut gewesen.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X.
What the
These
fuck
custom
is he
consoles
getting
are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right. Next,
muss einfach die Farben haben laufen lassen.
next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend,
Ein farm game.
life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. defeat us. As long as we're
Jetzt aber,
prepared, we can face anything.
Warum gehen wir doch mal zu Diablo?
What do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Oh, kommt aus Steam. Bevor für mich eine Switch angekündigt war. Verstehe.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah. Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. With a new game mode coming next week.
Der ist ja übelst hyped, Alter.
To get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards.
New mode.
If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
I love the enthusiasm. That's what I got. That's you. Made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something for us to watch.
Oh, yeah. So listen.
Die Kommentare.
I am incredible at card games, so I often win.
Ich kann es raus.
But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff. Some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I
Der Typ ist immer mega übelst enthusiastisch. What the fuck? Das wird das neue Summer Game Fest beamen, der Typ.
Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so
Was passiert da gerade?
wait, let's see the next location.
The big boss. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
Das wird das ganze Wochenende bei den Reacts passieren. Ich weiß nicht, was hier passiert.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything.
Ich wollte gerade fragen, ob das auch heute ist, bevor ich schon dran gesehen habe.
Nicht zugehört.
Was?
Hast du nicht zugehört, was das für ein Game ist?
Strafe. Der Spielerei habe ich einen keinen guten Start hingelegt damals.
Wieso?
Aber mein zweites Spiel auf Steam.
Und jetzt?
Das war total verpackt. Ging gar nichts. Ich hab's übelst gehasst. Das eine ist der erste Spiel auf Steam, dann hast du direkt so Dreck-Game, weißt du so. Das war geil damals, nichts.
Da freue ich mich drauf. Das wird ein cooles MMO.
Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon. and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Okay. Fortnite. Was zum Henker geht da gerade ab? Was? So, das ist wahrscheinlich die Anbildungsgedöns da.
Ja.
Ich hab kurz gedacht, hä? Alles in einer neuen Map oder was? Sorry.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Stellaris.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Captain's log, stardate 4315.
Guck mal, jetzt alle Space-Dinge hintereinander, oder was?
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
Space.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt.
Guck mal, die Borg, Alter.
Resistance is futile.
Borgwürfel. Star Trek.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right?
This is.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Peacock.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Ja.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge.
Ich muss ja Sonntag, wenn wir ein Bingo machen, muss ich aber Let's Take a Look draufpacken. Wird ja oft gesagt.
And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal.
Das Beste ist, was unten steht. Visual Quality depends on your system. Warum muss man sowas noch schreiben? Ja, 2023. Die sieht gar nicht so aus, dabei habe ich nur eine 1080er Grafikkarte. Warum? Also ich gehe Leute noch 1080 haben. Es geht eher um die Leute, die sich darüber beschweren, dass das Spiel nicht so aussieht bei den Trailern. Wo sie nur 1080 haben. Nur um es mal hier darzustellen.
Got it.
Gotta get to the control room.
Aber alle am wegballern. Wenn ihr dieses blaue Schild öffnet, ne? Übelst wie Dr. Strange, ey. Gemacht haben sie genau die Bewegung. Da ist die MP. Der gute Zauber. Hier sogar nachlädt quasi. Fuck.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Shotgun rot.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Okay.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Cinematic trailer. Sind die Raptoren wieder, ey. Das sind die neuen Grindrails, Fabi.
Ja.
Bitte irgendeine overpowerte Waffe. Ach, guck mal, sie.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh, grand finale.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green.
Ja, grand finale ist Final Fantasy.
It's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Jetzt auf irgendeinen World Premiere. Krass, was neue Ankündigungen gehofft hat, der wurde jetzt enttäuscht.
And you're
Wie viel soll es eigentlich noch
asking
geben?
me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but
Naja, ich fand letztes Jahr
as
besser.
far as I
Ich
know,
habe so falsche Erinnerung.
Cloud was never in
Da war halt
Nibelheim
ganzes
5
Space
years
Horror
ago.
letztes Jahr, aber ja.
The Livestream. It is the very essence of our star.
Der Knaller war da auch nicht dabei letztes Jahr, glaube
Blood
ich.
coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to
Mal
Sephiroth.
gucken, ich hatte die Xbox
Shadows of the Mad,
vorbereitet.
I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But
Why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate.
Ich verstehe bei Final Fantasy halt auch nicht, warum die von dem was im Kampfsystem wechseln so. Ich fand das immer am besten. Dieses komische Pseudo Instant Kampfsystem fand ich dann nicht mehr geil. Und dann hat es mich Final Fantasy auch verloren. Deswegen habe ich auch besonders Final Fantasy X gespielt. Das beste Waffen vorbleiben hier. Warum ruft da einer Two Disc? Was war so besonders? Also groß ist sowas.
That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Ja, war okay, aber hätte besser sein können. Ein paar Kleinigkeiten noch. Da stehen sie alle auf.
Ja.
Ja.
Gut, und meine ganze Abo-Box ist zugeballert mit Trailern.
Alles klar. Ich würde sagen, das war das Live-React. Am Sonntag reacten wir auch noch auf Xbox und Bethesda und eventuell im Anschluss dann auch an PC Gaming, je nachdem wie müde wir alle sind. Ja. Und also geht es dann hier morgen auf dem Channel weiter mit Diablo 4 und ja. Bis dahin. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Oder auch auf VOD, als VOD, wenn ihr es nochmal gucken wollt. Also bis dann. Ciao, ciao.